What's up guys, hello and welcome to another vlog from Portland, Oregon. So as you saw in the previous vlog, I took a bus over from outside town Corvallis, a very small town, university town, and ended up in Portland. But by the time I got here it had gotten dark outside, so I didn't get a chance to explore much yet, or show you the room for that matter. So this is gonna be a room tour and then walking around the downtown and exploring the rest of Portland, Oregon. So let's get started. So first things first, I'm staying in the heart of downtown in the artistic kind of district of the Portland, Oregon, and this is the Mark Spencer Hotel. It's very popular with artists and businesses and stuff because it's like a boutique hotel. So let me show you the room. It's like very nice and spacious. I have like a very well lit room with nice fancy bed and almost a full length mirror, but it starts from up there so you can see yourself from top to bottom. So that's pretty cool. I have a massive smart TV, bathrobes, working desk with also a well lit lamp, and it's pretty nice. I don't know, maybe some Asian significance. There's a guy with a, oh, it's pretty bright, hang on. So there's a guy with a hat and some flute like instrument that they're playing. So it's like a very nice lamp. Has a small dining area, has a nice kitchenette, there's an oven here, stove top, a little bit of cutlery and dishes here as well, so for 1 to 2 people. Has a small fridge, coffee machine, a little bit of cups and glasses and stuff, and that's a massive bathroom in here. It's a nice well lit as well, vlogger's paradise, really nice big mirror with lights at the edges as well, and a washroom area, lots of towel space, and a very big bath area. So all in all, I really love this one. And then we'll go out and start exploring the downtown in a little bit, but for now I just wanted to show you a really nice tour of this room because I really like this property. And then I think from the train station here, the Amtrak station, or the major bus stations like the Flix bus stations for example, this is about 1.5 kilometers, so take about 19-20 minutes to walk over. So like yesterday when I did the walk, I think I got here in like 18 to 19 minutes roughly, so not very far away. So I'm really excited to see what the downtown has to offer. So on the way over I saw there was this board signs for something called the Pearl District, so I want to check it out. What does it mean with the Pearl District and what else can we find around in the neighborhood? So I just came down to the basement to enjoy some complimentary coffee with some nice courtyard seating, and then we go out and start exploring the city. I see some tram tracks on the road, so maybe there is a suburban tram running around town that I could take at some point. But for now I'm headed to the waterfront. There's a nice trail and some park there, so I want to check out the river views. That's a nice beer garden there. I see a whole bunch of food trucks and different sort of dining options, and there's also some seating area, so maybe I can swing by at some point, grab something to eat if I have the time. For now I'll just try and see if I can go inside and take a quick look while there's nobody around. That was a nice arrangement and a good spectrum of food trucks, from Spanish, Indian, snacks. Some were selling smoothies and stuff as well, so you can get some drinks. That was nice. Maybe if I'm still around in that area in the afternoon, I come back. The smell of the food was so aromatic that I started to be a bit hungry already. This building says welcome wanderer. Since this matches my social media handle, do I get a discount? Is it, or it could be my building, one or the other. Finally made it to the waterfront park. It's nice and sunny day, but I'm crossing over under this overbridge, so it's a bit shady. It's super windy here as well, but I'm hoping the mic is capturing good audio so you're still able to listen to what I'm saying. So this river is the same river that I walked along the riverfront trail in the previous vlog, but this is on a different side. So I've kind of come across like 3 hours away from that point, but still, so this river has a very long distance journey. And on the top there's like a bridge connecting, I think that's East Portland to this side, or vice versa. I lost track of direction, but both sides are connected through multiple of such bridges all the way across the river. So I was happily doing my walk by the waterfront, and then I saw this sign from down there, so I had to come up here to take a nice selfie and a thumbnail, because how else do you people know that I'm in Portland, Oregon? I think the sign looks really amazing with the lights turned on during the dark times, like night time, but I don't think I'll be around on the streets to take a picture with that, so making the most with a nice well lit sunny day to take a nice picture with the sign and for good memories. So found a nice cherry blossom park, lots of cherry blossom trees lined along the waterfront trail. But of course this is way beyond the season, so there's nothing much to see here. I guess during the sakura season will be a perfect time to watch the cherry blossom all blooming and then sit and enjoy the view of the river. I guess I'll walk a little bit further if it looks safe enough to do that, and then we'll cross over onto the other side and start exploring a little bit of the old town. So this behind me is the Lansu Chinese garden. I was hoping to explore it, randomly stumbled upon it, but there's a $14 entrance charge. So I'm going to skip this, but given the appearance of the town and all the lanterns and stuff and the presence of this garden prominently, I have a feeling I'm in Chinatown. So I'm gonna see try to find the majestic entrance and then go inside Chinatown and have some brunch first. Just walking around trying to find some nice brunch place. If you're a donut lover, this Voodoo Donuts is very popular, so you might want to grab something from here as well. While walking around Chinatown, I found this indoor market, so decided to walk inside and check out the vibes. There's a lot of different kind of restaurants inside, so I grabbed the main course from a Thai restaurant, and this is a Greek place, so I'm having mint thyme honey lemonade from here, so that's pretty cool. Let's enjoy the nice lunch indoors. That was a really nice brunch. Just finished dining. So this place is called the Pine Street Market. It's an indoor market with lots of shops, as I said, and I was hoping to also stuff in a froyo in the middle for dessert, but no, I was so full up until here that I can't have a froyo right now, so maybe at a later point or some other day. But one thing I've noticed is like meal portions out here are somewhat more filling than the meal portions, say for example in the East Coast. So is it the difference between the West Coast or the East Coast, or is it just me that's feeling that? Comment down below and let me know if you've noticed the same thing. But sun's out, the weather's cleared up, so let's see what else we can explore. So finally got to try the tram as well. Got down at this Washington Park station. There seems to be a zoo and some children's museum, forestry center, Japanese gardens, a whole bunch of things clustered together. So let's go walk out and see. It seems like a big green area. So yeah, my understanding was correct. This is a huge green area, lots of different trails crisscrossing around. I think I'm at the Hoyt Arboretum, and then this is also a Vietnam War Memorial. The zoo goes that way. There's also the Japanese gardens up front. So the plan is first we go check out the War Memorial, Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and then we go up front to the gardens, come back. If I want to see the zoo, I'll think about it later, and then we start going back to the hotel. Sounds like a plan. So there's a 30-minute loop, a 1-hour loop, and a 2-hour loop. I think I'll stick with the 30-minute loop just to get a sense of what's what, and then also keep some time for the other places because the sun sets here very early. The days are short because of the winter, so I want to be able to see as much as I can before it gets dark and I can't vlog anymore. I did see a lot of cars in the parking lot, but I don't see very many people around. I guess the area is huge that everybody is dispersed around, or this is not on very many people's radar. Either way, I'm enjoying it. It's very peaceful. So I finally hit the trail. There are these kind of like trail markers, well labeled. They show how when you're crossing over the trails and stuff, so you can decide. And some of the trails are meant to show you around different kind of trees. I think this is dogwood. Then the one I'm taking is the maple trail, so it's on that side, going there, and that's the road for the car. So I came up all the way from there, and the good thing is I was prepared for hiking and trekking. I'm wearing my outdoor shoes, so these are actually boots, not even shoes. So I'm like, okay, piece of cake, let's keep walking. So really enjoying this, and the air here is like really fresh, and you can feel the difference when you're breathing it. I can hear the train horn from somewhere. I don't know what that is, but other than that, it's very peaceful. I wonder why there are no birds here, but anyways, let's keep going this way, the White Pine Trail, and it's also the part of the 2-hour loop as well, which is 1.25 miles. So not a very hefty trail, but I'm trying to keep it short so that while the sun is still there, I can complete the trail and check out a few things today. So that viewpoint, I was standing there for a little bit. It's very nice, lots of people walking their dogs, and GoPro didn't capture it, so I'll overlay a clip from my phone. But those were the same mountains that I saw from the plane on the way in, snow-capped volcanic mountains. They're about 100 miles or so away from here, some more closer to Seattle area than they are from here. But I think there are 4 of those mountains, and 2 of them are visible from here. I could see one. Probably the other one is hidden behind the clouds, but it was a really amazing view. So crossed over to yet another trail. This one goes through the winter gardens and hopefully all the way down to the Japanese gardens, but it's like a very narrow trail and it's very steep all the way down that way. But it's headed towards the view of the mountain, so I guess I have nicer view from down there, hopefully. And then I'm hoping that to go back to downtown where I started at the train station, so if I have to climb all the way back up and down the mountain hills that I just climbed for the viewpoint and then back to where I started, that will be a lot of cardio. So I'm hoping there's a shorter, easier way to get back, but that's a problem for later. For now, let's head down. Ooh, there's a FedEx van going here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, started seeing this structure here, and behind there I saw some water bodies and people sitting and walking around. So I'm guessing I'm at the Japanese garden, but it's a lot of up and down, up and down. So let's see what the path back looks like. But for now, let's go and ask if there's an entry ticket, and if so, how much is it, and see if it's worth it. So from that gate you would know that I'm inside the gardens now. So here's a couple of things I found out. So it's a 21 bucks entry for the adults, and there is no shuttle to bring you back from the station by the garden, but there's a Washington Park shuttle running around. So if you go exit and go to the Rose Garden, from there you'll have a bus to pick you up every 15 to 30 minutes, and then that should bring you back to the zoo, which would be the closest station where I started anyway, so don't have to do the hike all the way back, which is nice. So let's see, it's a hefty garden. They say keep about an hour or so to explore inside. So that mountain is the one that I saw from the viewpoint, and that's Mount Hood. So I just randomly ran into one of the volunteers at the park, and he gave me really nice tips, and that's how I knew the name of the mountain as well. And then he showed me 3 loops that I can cross over and have the best view of the park. And he said, take it easy, there's a lot to see, and it's very beautiful and peaceful. So taking the views, and I think we chatted for more than 45 minutes or so. I was just asking which way is the best way to take the walking route, and then one thing led to another and another. We kept going. It was fun. That I learned from the volunteer I was speaking to was the part of this part of the Japanese garden especially was part of the Oregon Zoo before, and pre-World War II, and during the World War when bombs started dropping, they just abandoned it and let it like rot, and then Japanese American people took over and they started rebuilding this for the community and to bring peace to this area. So I'm gonna go to the waterfall, and under the waterfall there is like a pond where there are a lot of koi fishes now, but that is actually the bear pit from the outdoor bear pit from the erstwhile Oregon Zoo segment. So let's go check that out. So that's the waterfall, and this is the erstwhile bear pit, and because the water is murky we can't see much, but underneath us is the submerged bear pit from back in the day, where the I think it was meant to be like an outdoor area where the bears hang out when the weather was nice and sunny. But yeah, it's really cool, a very peaceful place to hang out, and they have nice benches for you to rest at as well. So definitely worth the price, and definitely worth spending a lot of time here. So I'm gonna stop vlogging and take in the views from here, and gonna end this vlog as well because I think it has become really long and before the battery dies as well. So this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again in the next vlog.